Hey guys, I've got a copy of Covert VideoPress 2.0, a highly anticipated WordPress theme that has just come out. It's one of the most highly anticipated WordPress themes of 2014. It's made by the same developers that brought you Covert Social Press, Covert Pin Press, and of course the original Covert VideoPress. In this video, I'm going to be installing Covert VideoPress 2.0 for the first time. This is my first time looking at it, using it. I don't consider myself much more than a newbie, to be totally honest, when it comes to WordPress. But the reason I've chosen to do it this way is because one of the things I like to do when I demonstrate a theme is kind of get a feel for how newbie friendly it is, because I think it's important for everyone to be able to feel like if they purchase something, they will be capable of installing it themselves. I've seen a lot of great themes, but they were just a pain in the butt when it came to trying to get them installed, and that to me is a huge part of what makes a great theme. So this isn't going to be a review, so let's get into the demonstration of installing this theme, and let's see what it takes to turn our website into something like this. I don't think I'll get it this far, to be honest, but this is actually a, let me close that menu. This is actually a Covert VideoPress 2.0 site right here. If it looks like YouTube, that's probably because that's one of its goals, actually. It mimics YouTube and other big video sites and serves up videos in the highly addictive tube format. That's from their sales page itself. And let's get into this. So we're going to go to Appearance and Themes. This is what our website looks like right now. It's a fresh WordPress installation. You're looking at the default 2014 theme. So we're going to add new, upload theme, choose file. I've got Covert VideoPress zip right there. I know that it's a pretty small file, so this won't take long at all. And we're going to activate it, and I will pause for a moment while I grab my license and activate. Okay, so I've activated, and it's giving me the message your theme is currently activated. Immediately I see what looks like a step-by-step wizard, which is really cool. I love it when a theme kind of takes you by the hand and takes you through the process. Another really cool thing that I'm noticing here is that there's a tutorial, which I believe a video, let's click on that. Yep, it's a video tutorial.
Hey, and welcome to Step.
And I believe they're going to have that for each step in the process of setting up your site. You don't even have to worry about that, and I really applaud these guys for adding this feature. So let's go ahead and click next, and first we have the category menu settings. We can hide, we can change the colors, change the menu text. Looks like we have the option to exclude categories from the menu. That is cool if you plan on doing a silo in which you would customize a lot of your menus, exclude some categories, include others, and basically that's the deal with silo structure for your website, which is really good for on-page SEO. And we can go ahead and click next. I'm going to leave the default features. I'm going to pause and actually watch, just for a moment, watch this tutorial and see what this part is all about, and what is the video rotator, and how I can include one on my what the video rotator was. If we go back to our demo site of Covert VideoPress 2.0, it's actually this section in the header area with the background. Basically, we would choose the background, and that's where your featured or trending videos will display, kind of on top of everything else. So let's choose to what we look like so far after activating the theme. This is the original, and now we look like this. We have the hello world default posts, and this section here is our rotator area. So let's go ahead and select an image. It looks like they're giving us some to choose from. I'm going to choose the mountains, or you can upload a background image, which I do not have. And then you can select how many videos you would like to feature in this section. The demo looks like it has 7. I'm going to go ahead and use 7 as well, sorted by trending. And with that said, let's go to the next step. My rotator image, but it didn't work, so I think the problem is that I didn't click save. I just went ahead to next, so I think it's important to remember this. Click save after you've done anything. Now let's try it out. And there we go. So we've added a little style to our demo site, and now we can move on to the next step. I'm actually going to pass on the background image. I don't have one handy. In regards to the default video listing order, I like to sort by newest, so I will leave these default options in place. And show rating, view count, comment count, we'll leave those alone. Since I didn't make any changes here, I'm going to go ahead and click next as opposed to save. And this is the single post settings, it looks like. So we have the option to choose a different background color, border color. I don't want to hide anything. I want to, give the search engine all of my information related to the video, including my title, my details, my rating, view count, tags. Basically, since this theme is intended to mimic YouTube, I think that I would leave these default settings as is. But once again, if you have questions about anything in the process, you have these tutorial videos that explain literally every single step that we've been through so far.
Hey.
Which I think this is really awesome that they did that for us. Next we have social sharing on a single post on. So the comments type, you can either do Facebook comments, WordPress comments, WordPress and Facebook comments, or none. I actually like to use the Facebook comments feature since most people already have Facebook accounts, and usually they're logged in already when they're using the internet, so they would be able to simply leave a comment through their Facebook account. The social buttons, I don't think you would want to do that. And as you can see, now this is really awesome. There's a bunch of social sharing buttons here. Now I think the reason that we only saw 2 in our sample post is probably because I haven't entered my credentials for Twitter, Pinterest, LinkedIn, Google+, Tumblr, and Reddit yet. So I would imagine either here or maybe in my user profile, once I would enter these social network credentials, I would probably see more features here. Or if we click share, there it is. I'm sorry, there it is. If we click share, and that's really freaking awesome, by the way. If you click share, you have the opportunity to share it anywhere, any of those sites that I just mentioned, with a link. And that's a great way to get backlinks, a great way to pump your social signals throughout the internet, and even viral exposure. And this is part of what made the VideoPress theme as popular as it was, and I believe this one even takes it a step further. So I'm really impressed with the social sharing section of everything we've been through so far. I think this is really the coolest thing that we've seen. So I'm going to go to the next option, and now we have page settings. Once again, it's hide. Basically, hide or show information, and if you wanted more of more clarification on that, you would watch the tutorial. Now we have our sidebar configuration. I'm going to leave I like my sidebars on the right, so I'm going to leave that alone. I'm going to leave the colors alone. I actually like the color scheme, the default color scheme. Auto-generate video thumbnails. Now, what this means is when you create a post with a YouTube video in the post, it will automatically generate a video thumbnail from that. Now, that's really cool because a lot of WordPress tube themes that I've been through make you create the thumbnail on your own. So this will generate it for you, and I would definitely leave that feature on. You save video thumbnails to media library. That basically means, you know, your media library in WordPress is here, and your thumbnails, you would save a copy of your thumbnails to your media library. I would actually do that in case I ever wanted to grab the link to any one of my video thumbnails for any reason. You never know. Autoplay videos, I'm going to say no to that, simply because when I go to WordPress and watch a video, it doesn't autoplay there. So I would actually prefer that it doesn't autoplay here. I've always felt autoplay is a bit of an annoyance, but that's just me, that's just my preference. Activate modest branding on YouTube video. I have no idea what that is, but I'm sure it's explained in their tutorial. And when clicking a video thumb, open video in new window. Basically that means if we were, let's go back to our home page. If we were on the home page and we were to click, let's imagine this was an actual video. If this option was checked, this would open in a new page. Personally, I don't think that's necessary, so I'm going to leave that unchecked as the default option is, and move to the next step. Now we're on, I think we're going to step 10. So lead capture now. Okay, here we go. This is really cool. This is really cool. This is why they are advertising this as a lead generating machine. That's really where you've always heard the saying, the money is in the list. Well, here's your chance to integrate Aweber, GetResponse, MailChimp, whatever you have, you can capture leads. I would highly recommend watching the tutorial. I'm not going to play it over this tutorial simply because it's not necessary, but just to kind of show you how this might work, what I think I'm going to do is enter my Aweber credentials and pause for a moment and then show you what I've got. So it wants my Aweber authorization code. I'm going to click to get the code and pause while I get my login and password. So this is where we would enter our URL to like on Facebook. This is where you might enter your Facebook page URL, your Pinterest URL, Tumblr blog. So I've added my Aweber account just to get an idea of what that would do, how this is integrated exactly. And now I'm going to save. And that was the last step, by the way, so we're going to see what happens after that. Taking a little while longer to save this step, probably because it's compiling everything that I've done. And as you can see, we've been redirected to a different menu. This is where we can basically go back to any of those 11 steps and at any time obviously change or reconfigure our website. So now one of the last things I'm going to do here is basically go in, and we have these demo posts. I want to put an actual video or two. So let's grab a YouTube video, and I'm actually going to get one of the first videos that I see. I'm a huge football fan, so I like this Sammy Watkins video here. Basically, I'm just going to copy the link and make sure I don't miss anything here. Again, this is all first time for me, so bear with me, please. I think what I'm gonna do is create a new post as opposed to editing the Hello World post. And let's see what it says. Oh, once again we have a tutorial. Tutorials everywhere. So no matter what your level of expertise is, I think they've got you covered. It says Covert VideoPress is a video-based theme, and therefore your post will either have a video or a featured image set. So I'm going to give this the title Sammy Watkins Highlight Reel. And hopefully as I scroll down I will see fields in the post area that's specific to Covert VideoPress 2.0. And I do. This section right here you would not normally see it, and it lets you choose whether you're pulling your video from YouTube, Vimeo, Dailymotion, or Metacafe. And it says please enter the URL to the video. So I think what I would do here is simply copy and paste, or sorry, paste in the YouTube video link that I got a moment ago. Just for the sake of demonstrating this, let's just put in a view count of 15, and let's try 4-star rating here. And I'm not going to have to add a featured image, because if you remember earlier, we had selected that the option to allow Covert VideoPress to auto-generate a thumbnail for us. So let's see if that actually works. I'm going to add some tags here: NFL, college football, Sammy Watkins, Clemson, that's the team he played for, and the team he plays for now is the Buffalo Bills, since he was drafted this year. So those are some tags. I'm going to add a new category. We can call it sports. And now, with that said, I think we're ready to publish. So let's do it. We've published, and now we're going to revisit our home page. But first I'm just going to skim through these menu options and make sure I didn't miss anything. I noticed this theme ads section here that I didn't look at yet. This allows you to set up ads that are shown on the home page, interspersed between your posts, basically, and that's pretty cool for monetizing your site. Basically, if we were looking at this site here, what it's saying is that you can insert an advertisement between these rows. I'm sure you've seen that on other websites as well. So that's all that's about. And let's refresh our page. Actually, before we do that, I'm going to go ahead and add 2 more videos just to give this page a little bit more content before we take another look at it. Let's look for a funny video, and best funny videos, why the heck not. I copied the link. Let me make sure. Yeah, that looks about right. And I'm going to call this one funny video compilation, and give it the category humor. Some tags will be funny, humor, animals. Saw a couple animals in the thumbnail there. So I botched that one. I screwed that. I was actually putting my tags in, and anyway, I guess that category of animals can work, and let's just add the funny, humor animals. Let's add the tags in the right field. Now I want to make sure I have that link again. Let's copy it. Select YouTube, paste. Our view count is going to be nothing. I'm just going to leave these as default. And just like that, we should be able to publish. Now I want to double check a setting on my first post. I'm not sure if I selected YouTube as my video source. Yeah, so what I did is I just had video file selected. I want to change that to YouTube really quickly. Update that, and let's get one more video. I'm going to look for a music video. And let's get Katy Perry Dark Horse featuring Juicy J. Add a new post, and we've got Katy Perry Dark Horse featuring Juicy J, and add a new category, music videos. Let's do Katy Perry, Juicy J, music video. Actually, let's just leave those two tags. And then we're going to select YouTube again, paste our link. We'll do 1,000 views to start with this time. Of course, I would always do 0 or leave this blank if I was creating an actual website. And the rating, we'll give it 5 stars. So now I'm going to publish, and at this point, let's take a look at what our video site would look like with 3 videos. Now this is really cool. I did not see this coming, actually. I just went back to the to our tab for the demo site, and it looks like we have one of those opt-in pop-ups. Do you like our videos? Do you want to see more? This probably has to do with actually the Aweber integration that I did earlier. I'm sure we could customize this, but basically you would put a message here saying anything like, you know, I'll send you some free gifts, or whatever you could come up with to catch your viewers' attention and get them to subscribe. But basically this would come up, you would customize it and take advantage to get subscribers. Normally you would need a plugin for something like this, but it's actually built into the Covert VideoPress theme, so I think that's really cool. So I'm going to close that, and it keeps coming up. I'm sure I could disable that. I'm going to say no thanks. I've already joined your newsletter, which is a lie. And let's refresh our website and check that out. There you have it. I'm going to delete the Hello World post actually, and then take a final look at what we've come up with here. So that's how easy it was to start adding videos to our brand new website. I literally just clicked next, step by step, to get this far. If we click on one of the videos, we will pull up a video page. Really cool, really cool. There's our tags, there's our views, our rating, the social share options. You could share it to any of the major social networks with a link. You got your category, your tags, Facebook comments. I mean, this is really awesome, especially considering how easily it was done. Just looking at this, some of the things that I would do if I was using this to create a real website, and I know I will because I'm blown away, really. But I would brand the site. You could add your own logo right here. You could add your about section, your privacy policy, your terms of services. You would load this guy up with videos. And by the way, this wasn't the intention here was not to sell Covert VideoPress 2.0, but just to give you an idea of what this theme is intended to do for you, let's just talk about some of the features that came directly from the sales page. The idea behind Covert VideoPress 2.0 is that Google's ranking algorithm is very much based on the amount of time people spend on your site. So by creating a website that has a lot of videos, people are naturally going to spend time watching them, and that's going to increase your average time, the visitor's average time spent on your website. It also mimics YouTube and other big video sites, something that I mentioned earlier. The highly addictive tube format, and this allows you to legally piggy bank off of other people's work and let you build huge video sites without ever creating a single video yourself. This is as easy as it gets, guys, to make a powerful site. I mean, you can probably already think of opportunities just by looking at this, how you could make it your own. It is the best tube theme that I've ever seen. It's very modern, and for the price, the very cheap price that it's going to be available for during the first few days, I would highly recommend getting it. Don't let it get to the point where after a couple days the price doubles, because it will. And so that is about it. I just wanted to demonstrate from the first timer's perspective, that is myself, how easy it is to create a fully functional website with Covert VideoPress 2.0. If you are interested in this theme, I have a huge bonus package with about over $2,000 worth of bonus products that I've selected myself. I like to come up with bonuses that basically you can supplement with the main product, in this case Covert VideoPress 2.0. And once again, check in the description below if you want a huge discount offer with a huge bonus. And that's about it.